Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I am here to do a full face of makeup of products that need a little bit of loving on my channel. So, you know, I have a lot of makeup and I like to collect makeup and obviously use a lot of it. So the other stuff that I kind of buy gets forgotten about. So I thought today I would just kind of do a face of makeup that I haven't used in a while, possibly, if you want to kind of put it that way. So yeah, nothing is new obviously because everything is older and kind of forgotten about, but there are still products that I really like because I do kind of tend to do a cull sometimes of a lot of some of my products, especially ones that I don't really use that much anymore, but I've kept these products for reasons because I love them. So let's get on with it. Let's get on with the primer first. So this is the e.l.f. Soothing Face Primer and I have used it quite a few times, I have, but for some reason I end up just going towards the putty primer. So I think using something like this, which is kind of aimed for soothing skin, which is essentially, you know, I have very sensitive skin, so when it comes to primers, I need something that's really going to kind of like moisturize my skin and just kind of make it a bit more just nice and kind of settled on my skin, and this is perfect for it. So I mean, there's no reason why I don't really use these products as much, but like I said, I have a habit of buying a lot of new makeup, so when I'm like reviewing those, obviously the older stuff kind of gets a little bit forgotten about, and I just kind of feel like these products are really good. So, you know, just bringing them to the table. So with my foundation, it's the Collection Lasting Perfection, and it has been a while since I have used this. Like, it's not that it's separated, but it's kind of like, you know, when you just left a product for a while, it's just sitting there, it kind of just like, oh no, it's all like congealed. Not congealed, that's not the word. I mean, the lid is kind of stuck. I'm going to clean that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just cleaned it. So I know that's probably a bit nasty. I've got the shade Fair 5, and I mean, the only reason that I probably haven't used this one is because I'm always testing so many other different foundations. Like, I have quite a few foundations in my collection, and obviously sometimes it just gets forgotten about, but I mean, this one I do really like, apart from the fact that it has a habit of doing what it just did, which is kind of like building up towards like the kind of nozzle bit, which is a bit nasty. But the product is still good to use because, I mean, it's not been that long since I've had it. I'm pretty sure it's been like, it's definitely yet less than a year. I remember when I purchased it, and it's not a new product, but it's still quite new for collection because it's their new foundation. But yes, this is a nice one. I don't know if this shade is still a bit too kind of not dark for me, because I mean on camera it's very light, but it does kind of oxidize just a little bit. So when we get kind of later on into the video, you'll see it becomes just a little bit darker. But again, I do really like this foundation. I don't really have any problems with it. And again, any of these products that I use, they just get forgotten about, but they're still really nice, but they're just worthy of this video really. So yeah, the foundation I never have any problems with. Just getting it everywhere to make sure it settles in nicely. And then when it comes to concealer, I'm always very hit and miss when it comes to concealers, because there's days when I just can't be bothered to put any on, but then there's days where I feel like I just need an extra bit of coverage. And the one that I do like a lot, which I should probably throw away because I've had it for a while, and it's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I've had this for quite a while. It must have been over a year, and I know sometimes that's not a big problem when it comes to certain makeup products, but I know that this is probably nearly finished, but I'm just holding on to it because I do really like it, and I got it from TK Maxx, so it was discounted, but I know that if I buy it properly, like at a Too Faced store or anywhere, it's going to be more expensive. But I do really like it, and it smells of coconut. coconut water, and it just conceals everything really nicely on my face, which is what I need, especially when it comes to like a very kind of pigmented skin that I have, and the concealer just really kind of hides it and builds it up. So that one is nice. Okay, just making sure I don't need anything else before I powder down, because using liquid and powder is not a good mixture. So let's go on with setting powder, and this one is just I don't know, I have so many setting powders, but then obviously I have my Project Pan items, and this one I purchased a few months ago, and it's the MUA Pro Base. And again, I don't have any problems with this one, I just keep on forgetting that I have it, but it is quite a nice powder. This is in the shade 140, and this is a really nice matte powder, because I like to kind of keep my base quite matte, so I'm constantly just like looking like my base is so dehydrated, but I just prefer it to be matte because I do get quite oily throughout the day. Not that I'm keeping makeup on for a long period of time, but if I was, then this powder would be perfect to kind of keep it on for most of the day. So that's pretty good. Let's go on to blush now, and this is my BH Cosmetics Chocolate Strawberry Truffle palette. Again, I've used this so many times on my channel, but it's just been a while since I've used it, so I thought let's try it today. These don't have any names, so I can't really tell you, but again, I love the shade selection because it's got, has it got any other shit? It's got 1 or 2 shimmers in there, but it's not too, like, it's not too shimmery. So I'm gonna go in with this kind of like the darkest one in the pan. Like I mentioned so many times on my channel, this the BH Cosmetics the kind of blush set that they do, they come in lots of different tones for all skin tones. So I absolutely love BH Cosmetic products, and I really want to get just some more because they're really nice and they are on Beauty Bay. So if you are on Beauty Bay, like, just have a look at some of their stuff, and their eyeshadow palettes are really good as well. I'm always missing out on some of them, but I really want to get some of their new ones. They're not really new, but they've been out for a few months, like the it's like a blueberry one, and there's an avocado toast one. It's like a green palette, so I might have to pick one of those up soon. For highlighter, again, I'm going in with an MUA product, and this is their Shimmer highlighter powder. It's nice. It's not my favourite highlighter in the world because it's a very pink highlighter, but it's still pretty pigmented. But whenever I use other highlighters, again, I'm using my Wet n Wild one. This one is super nice. It's just my lighting can't catch it very well. That's the problem when, like, I'm filming on my phone. When it comes to showing off highlighters, I can't do the best job of, but you can see that one, like, it's reflecting really nicely. So I do like this highlighter a lot, so it should probably come in my like more usual ones, but I've got so many. Okay, we're going on to the eyes next. So I've got 2 palettes that I want to use, and I'm going to be using the Mini Tasty Avocado palette by Revolution, and I'm going to be using my Ofra Glitch 2000. These palettes I have both used on my channel, but I have not used them for a long time, so I'm gonna be doing a green look today. I know I've done so many green looks recently, but I have just felt like really using this palette and using the Ofra one, and the green in that palette is amazing. I'll show you in a moment, but I'm gonna be starting off with this green just here. There's no name, so I can't tell you what it's called. So this palette I really like. I bought it on like a whim in Superdry, which I tend to do a lot when it comes to buying palettes, but it just looks really cute. And again, I really love like green eyeshadow at the moment. So many palettes that I got recently are all green, so I guess green is like my new favorite shade now. There's so much fallout in this palette, oh my god, I just blew it away. But I do really like these mini palettes when we go traveling, whenever that might be. These are just really good to kind of keep in your makeup bag, just so you have something. There's, like I said, there's so much fallout, but it didn't stop me from appreciating this palette. And again, why I haven't used it is because I have so many other palettes that I'm trying, and there's only so many days in the week that I can film, but I know I should stop buying makeup and testing out new products. But I guess it's just a way to keep my channel kind of interesting instead of me using like the same shit again and again. But this palette is, I mean, this palette was what, £6, if that, maybe less than that. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8 gorgeous shades, and it's so, like, I'm not even wearing an eye base. I've just used my foundation, and look how look how pigmented it is. It's amazing. So yeah, that was that palette. Again, only using one shade in this palette because I want to use my Ofra one, and this one is only shimmers. I mean, when I ordered this, I was kind of panic buying it, not panic, but as in like I was kind of in a rush to just kind of get to the checkout. And this all shimmers, and I like the pigments are fantastic. So I am going to be using, ooh, let me get my flat brush, kind of flat brush. Yes, by Primark, and this green here. Oh, this is like one of the main reasons that I wanted to use like a do a green look today. So I'm just gonna take it and we're just gonna put it on the bottom of my lid now. I need to try more Ofra like eyeshadow. I know that they're not as known for their eyeshadows as they are for like their highlighters, for example, but these like this palette is very, very nice. I should have it's not coming out as well, but trust me, it's a nice palette. I mean, I'm saying it's nice and then it's not showing up, but it is a very nice palette. And it's coming out. And again, this doesn't have, oh, this does have a name. Sorry, so this is Boy Band. yeah, Boy Band. So again, you can see it is very shimmery. It's just, I think the Revolution one was just a bit too pigmented, but that's super nice. I am just going to quickly clean this up because I've made a mess. What a surprise. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just tidied it up a little bit. So we're going to go in with an eyeliner now, and this is an eyeliner from Beauty Bay. And I've only used this once when I purchased it, but I really freaking love it. And it's a green one, and I believe it's in the shade, it's called Peacock. I don't have the packaging anymore because I threw it away, but I really love just these eyeliners, and I love Beauty Bay. You guys, like, you know, if you've watched my videos, you will know how much I adore Beauty Bay. And why I didn't add anything on my lower lash line, because I can just use this. And previously when I've used this eyeliner, like, you can't see you can't see it because the eyeshadows are maybe like too pigmented. So it's a nice kind of, yeah, it's just a nice green basically, and just darken it up a bit. Fantastic. So in case you haven't seen it, I'll just swatch it here, but it's so nice. I really love these eyeliners. I really want to get more but because I don't wear them enough, I just kind of feel like I don't really need to buy any. But anyway, let's go on to mascara. I'm just rambling on. This is the Lash Princess by Essence, but this is the is there a difference? Because there's the green one and then there's this one. I think this one is just a normal mascara where the other one is waterproof, because I think when I've worn this before, it does kind of transfer a little bit. That's probably why I probably don't use it as much, but it's still quite nice. And the wand is very different compared to the other one. It's got this kind of groove in it, but yeah, it's just a mascara that I haven't used in a while, so I thought, yeah, this is perfect for this video. So time to make the weird face. When I watch my videos back and I'm like making this weird face, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you making such a weird face when I'm like putting on my mascara? But everyone does it. It's not just me. Very nice. And then lastly, we're going onto the lips. And this is a product that I absolutely love. But I haven't used for a while because, again, I have so many lip products, and it's one of my LA Splash Universal Monster Classic Monster lipsticks, and this is in Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde. So this one is actually more of a kind of nude, whereas the other ones you've got kind of red and purple and grey and everything. So I thought I would just use this one today because I haven't used it in so long, but it is such a nice shade. So I'm just gonna put it on now. And yeah. See, it's just such a gorgeous kind of like brown nude. Perfect. Yeah, and this is my finished look featuring products that I have not used in a while. And I mean, again, there's no reason for me to just have not used them. I just have so many products that I use over them. But anyway, let me know what you think. I know the eyes are quite messy, but they look better in person, I promise. Like, I need to clean up, but we're fine, we're good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed it, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on my social media because I'm always posting stuff on there. Yeah, I hope you are doing very well. Hope you're healthy and safe and happy, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.